What's up, guys? Welcome back to Washington, where I lost some of my footage. So unfortunately, we're not going to get a chance to actually see the stats of the Browns before we get into this game. Just know that they're an 85 overall, and it's definitely their defense that carries them. Despite the fact that they do have some weapons on offense, it really is that defense. So that's something that we're going to have to plan around. And despite the fact that I know the outcome of this game, I still think this is going to be a good matchup against the Browns. Into the weekly strategy, I think we're going to actually defend the outside run. I feel like he's a little more trouble on the outside, and besides, we have Jonathan Allen up the middle. I think he's going to do just perfectly fine. And offensively, we're going to really run to the inside. You really think that's the best idea? I think we're going to run to the outside. Yes, we're going to have to pass as well, but again, realistically speaking, it's our best option, I think. Now, I will say, I think one of the saving graces for this game is the fact that we're playing this one in Washington. Again, they're an 85 overall, we're an 81, and we've proven that we have not been great on both sides of the ball. There has not really been one game this season where both sides of the ball have come together to form one good whole game, but hopefully this will be the one. We really need it. So at least we laid a pretty good hit on the kickoff. Now let's just see if our defense can do well. Let's go, Jonathan! Boom! First play of the game ends up getting a sack, and that's the first one that I think we've pretty much had all season. So let's see if we can do that again on 2nd and 15. Just barrel your way into the backfield. Come on, buddy. You're just manhandling him. How did you let him get that ball out, though? He got hit a half a second later. So one good play, one bad play. Now can we get a mediocre one? Thank you. Kind of right on cue. 6 yards. Not necessarily what I meant by that, but still. 2nd and 4 now. Come on, they're almost in midfield. We need to stop them here. Get in there. Oh, I was hoping he was going to be able to jump that a little quicker. But no, now they're past midfield. But we're still not playing horribly. Uh-oh. There we go. Take him down, baby. There we go. Lay the hit on him. He deserves it. Good to see that we're actually showing flashes of a good defense here. Oh, no. Damn it. I thought he might have had that, but nope. Judy comes away with it. So much for actually having a great first defensive stand. But come on, let's take him down as Chubb gets up for 5. Now, this has actually been a pretty long drive. It's been almost 4 minutes. Halfway through the first, someone's got to take him down. There you go. Lose a little bit of yardage there, but Njoku ends up getting up for a big gain to the 14. We need to learn to play better defense. And we did fine in practice, but that was about it. Someone needs to get in there and stop Chubb. Thankfully, it was only 4 yards, but still. All this positive yardage is really not good for us, obviously. Can we get in there and get some pressure? Oh my gosh, can we please tackle? That is one big problem that we're having on defense, along with just a ton of other problems as well. But especially that. There have been a lot of broken tackles against us this season. There we go! That's what, no, just go down, sit the fuck. But that is definitely the kind of play that we needed right there. We needed a turnover, so let's go to work on offense. No points given up, but hey, that's going to be a tackle for no gain. I thought he got tackled in the backfield. So let's just try that again. Come on, Eckler, get around him. There we go, breaks a tackle, and only ends up picking up 5, but still a little bit closer to that first down marker. Because honestly, we just need a quick pickup right here. I think we do that on the in and up. Maybe we can hit Crowder deep if the middle clears out, but if not, we got Dotson on the drag. That's who we got on the drag, baby. There we go. And a great block, too. Dotson gets up to almost the 45-yard line. Let's go with the RPO, but throw it over to Crowder there. Throw it, you son of a bitch. You took forever. You would have had a pretty big gain on that if you would have. That's all right. Time to get Eckler out for a screen. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Let's see if we can be... If it can be a big one, it could be. Tries to cut back, but gets down to the 44-yard line. And we're in control as we come to the end of the first quarter. Obviously, this is our first drive. Theirs ended in an interception. And we're sitting at 0-0 after 1. We're trying to be a much better team. And I think running at Myles Garrett is probably not the right call. So let's bring it right back over to the left. Get that block. Thank you very much for getting around him. Not really. And he picks up 5. So let's go for that crack toss, baby. Let's go. Good blocks. Get up there. We find ourselves in a very familiar spot, unfortunately. But, oh, thank you very much for catching that, Dotson. Gets up past the guy, and we get down to the 14-yard line. I legitimately thought that we were screwed there. It looked like he threw it out of range, but thankfully Dotson has that speed to be able to pick that up, and we got ourselves a big hole here, and Eckler gets all the way up for a first down to the 3-yard line. So I don't know why we're putting it in the air here, but you know what, for some reason, I thought that was the best idea, and it wasn't. We should have just run for it, because now we really do have to go to the air, and we need to find someone who's going to get close to the goal line. No shot. Well, we're trading interceptions now, and if we would have just run it on that first play, maybe we would have actually come out better. You gotta get your hands up there, buddy. And not just that, but we lose Jaden Daniels for the fucking game. Are you joking? I didn't spend any time developing Mariota either. I mean, he's a veteran, so he should have all the development he needs, but obviously at under a 70 overall, that is not going to be the case. We can't even pick up the tackle. Come on, guys. We're going downhill quick. But it's only at midfield. We can get through here. Someone needs to pick up just another big turnover. Just doesn't look like our team has that heart in us anymore, though. At least it's still a scoreless game halfway through the second. Oh, man, someone needed to get there. We have just pretty much been losing every battle that we've come up against. We just got lucky we got that one interception. Good run by Chubb, but we get them. I thought he was about to jump through that and actually break it, but he picks up 4. I don't know what the hell that was. Whatever this is, they have an empty backfield, and we're going to have to get in there somehow as we end up breaking that one up. So one more stop right here, and we can hold them to a field goal. We need to get through. Come on. Oh, guys, we look like a fucking Division III, like, college team right now. We look horrible. And against Deshaun Watson, no less, as we end up missing that tackle. End up making up for it, and we still stop him for a no gain. We just got to do that 2 more times now. If that's going to be possible, we need to get in there. Someone get the fuck. So with Mariota in on offense, oh boy, I do not feel great about this. But let's get that RPO out there. Good spin, but unfortunately right into another defender. Go with that toss to the outside, though. We need to probably keep it on the ground for the most part here. Get some good blocks. Get to the outside. Damn it, we should have cut it up a little sooner. The third and very, very short. Throw it, you b****. As much as I would love to go for it, I have no faith. No faith whatsoever. So let's punt it off, and let's see if we can get some pretty good starting field position for our defense. And that's not bad, don't get me wrong, but still, with a minute 50 and all timeouts, I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep him from points. Get up there! Thank God he didn't catch that. It looked like he had it in his hands. I don't know why our guy didn't jump. But actually getting them to punt off to us would be awesome before the end of the half. But again, we have yet to really do that on defense. So hopefully we can actually change that here. Honestly, one thing that I'm a little worried about right here is them scrambling. But there we go. We don't have to worry about it. 4th and 1. Let's call a timeout. Sorry, but if we have a chance to score some points here before the end of half, since we're getting the ball back at half, may as well try to double dip. That's all right. Let's get the screen here. No one is there to be able to block him. Guys, how late are you? They have a couple guys playing deep here, but where are you even throwing to? Now, honestly, if this is our alternative to Daniels, I think we're going to be fucked if he's out for much more than a handful of weeks. And now we got to figure something out here. Oh, please tell me he did not catch that, but he did, of course. He couldn't do that as a Bronco, but he can do that as a Brown, huh? Gotcha. All right. 1st and 10, 40 seconds left. Let's just get in there and hold them to just a field goal. Bro. This is the most touchdowns Elijah Moore has had in a season. Holy shit. 14-0. Got it. But realistically, are we really going to pick up the score here? You know what I mean? I mean, if we can actually get into, like, field goal range, that would be great. But unfortunately, it looks like they're going to get into field goal range. And things just fall apart at the end of the second half, don't they? Oh my God. Are you Let's go for it. Why not? There we go. Good throw. 2nd down. Now, why the hell we're doing this, I have no idea. I have no idea, but it's okay. We're just doing this for fun at this point. Let's get out there. Mariota is not going to be able to scramble as well as Daniels did. And now we got a chance for one more play. Let's go for that Hail Mary for the hell of it. I don't know his arm strength, but whatever it is, ends up getting batted down. And what looked like it could have been a 7-0 game if we would have just taken our time at the end of the half, it is now a 21-0 game. This is not the bounce back performance that I thought that we needed. And yeah, this is going to be much tougher than we expected. So I really don't want to throw it, but really realistically, that's all we're going to be able to do, because we need to keep it in the air. And in terms of our defense, we're going to defend the short pass. They're kind of doing that. We just need to get more pressure. Tell me if you've heard that before. But you know what? If we actually stick to the RPO model, I think we're going to be fine. Look at that. Great screen. Too bad he did not lead him enough, and that is only a 3-yard gain for Dotson. Not a great game so far. So let's go. Let's get someone on the drag here, McLaurin or Ertz. And we'll be able to pick up a first down. McLaurin, there we go. Always got to trust him. He's got pretty decent speed too, but you know he's got the hands to be able to catch anything that really comes his way. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So let's run right up the middle with Eckler. Let's see if we can pick up some good yards here. Get that hole. Let's go. He ends up breaking off a tackle and picks up 8 on that. Those are the kind of yards that we need every single damn time. If we keep getting pushed back, we're going to be screwed. So let's keep going with the run. We're going to try to push that up the middle. That was not great. We just had nothing. Nothing to the outside. So this might be dumb, but we're going to run it right up the middle with Sanat. I trust him. 3rd and 1. Just go for it, buddy. There we go. He's got some good speed, and he gets up past midfield to the 47. And we got another injury. That's not what we want to see. Especially on our offensive line, because we're struggling enough. So 1st and 10. Let's just run it up the middle with the counter play. Probably should have went to the outside a little bit more, but not great. And that is a torn labrum for our center. How are we going to recover from that, guys? How are we going to recover from that? I have no idea. I'm literally asking for any lifeline that I can, because I have no idea. Just throw this one out, Mariota. I do not trust your arm. You are not going to probably be able to fit into any of those tight windows. So let's not put too much pressure on him. He's a backup quarterback for a reason. So let's go. Just a little short gain here. And talk about the Eckler. But he does not hang on. And if you think we're punting at this point, guys, we're kind of screwed at this point. We really cannot just take, pinning them back, because our defense isn't doing anything either. So we just need to pick up the first down with something. And that is going to be a pass over to Ertz, who gets a big gain. Gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. I didn't think he was going to pick up that many. I did not, but I am very thankful that he did. And we're going to learn from our mistakes from last time. And we're just going to run the ball. I know we're on the 8-yard line and not the 3 like we were last time, but still think he's close enough now where we can probably punch that in. Ends up picking up half of the yardage that we need right there. And I don't know why we're going to empty backfield. I don't care. We're going to figure it out. We got ourselves Dotson in the end zone, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We got our first score of the game. And if you can believe it enough, that actually came at the hands of Mariota. Hopefully every Oregon fan is a big fan of that. I'll say that. But if you think one score is going to make me excited, you are gravely mistaken. We need more than that, and we need our defense to really hold them right here, too. So let's do what we did on that first drive, and let's force a turnover, huh? We could have right there, but instead, we let him pick that up on the drag, and that's going to be 5 yards. No reason why Watson should have 3 touchdowns and over 200 yards right now. Either this game is horribly overrating him, or we are literally just that bad. How do you miss that tackle, too? Oh, get the ball loose! How does he stay on his feet on that? We just need to stop using the hit stick. That's my issue, honestly. But sometimes it's just so satisfying, especially when you see an asshole like that. Let's go, 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left in the 3rd. Let's get in the backfield. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is a TFL, I think, or it was a no gain. Either way, we end up stopping them 3rd and 9. So we were able to stop them on that last 3rd down. Let's see if we can do it again on this one, but we give them way too much time. What kind of coverage was that? Obviously, he was not playing man well, and that is a big 3rd down to give up too. That is going to kind of screw us over a little bit. That is going to waste a ton of time too, and put them, in field goal range. That is a big run right up the middle for Chubb. 1st and 10, we need to get in there and get a big stop. Come on, Allen. You got in on a really good one in the beginning of the game, but have been pretty quiet since. I'm actually thinking about sending a blitz, but honestly, let's try to play it safe while we're down close to the goal line. We need to hold them to a field goal, and in fact, that doesn't happen because we end up ending the quarter there. 21-7. This is their first drive. Man, we've had some really long drives to start the halves. So, time to send a little bit of pressure. I guess at this point, you just got to be ballsy. Let's see if we can force a bad throw here. How are they picking us up? What a swat by Jonathan Allen. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about the big man getting up. There we go. 3rd and 4, empty backfield. We need to stop them right here. Where? Why did you go behind him? I had you coming forward to get in front of the ball. So it's back to a 3-score game. And not happy about where we're at right now. But we pick up a good chunk of yards right there. We pick up 8 to the 34. So I wonder if Terry can get open. Let's see if he can actually beat his guy deep. If not, we definitely got to not. Oh, we do! We do! Get him! Come on, Terry! We need to lead him just a little bit more on that. Just a little deeper. And Terry would have had that one for sure. Instead, now we got a 3rd and 2 where we pick it up to Dotson on the drag. So 1st and 10, we just need to hurry up here. Let's get out there. Where are our blockers? Where are they at? Not looking great right now, but 2nd and 12, we can still pick this up 100%. And we do. Great catch by Crowder, and we got ourselves a 1st down past midfield. So I wonder if a play action is actually going to fool them right here. Well, we're about to find out. Oh my gosh, it kind of does. Let's go, Ertz! Right up the middle, all the way down to the 20-yard line. Do not flex. We're not looking for you to really kind of. Oh my gosh! I did not mean to snap. I did not mean to snap the ball, but thankfully we did, and Dotson gets up for a 1st down. My bad on that one. I apparently need to pay a little more attention when I'm playing this game. That's okay. 1st and goal now. We're actually looking all right. Unfortunately, Eckler can't hang on to that one. We got a 2nd down. So I think we can beat the zone on this one if that's what they end up dropping back into. They kind of do. Let's go, Crowder. Oh, gets lit up at the 4. Just one quick touchdown, baby. Come on. Ertz. How in the did you pick that up? Way to go, Mariota. Get to him. Get to him. Get to him. You got him. You're catching up. No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. And I've been this frustrated since season 1 of the Bisons, man. Let me tell you. That one season where we only picked up 4 wins, yeah. But then again, we didn't have a quarterback. We had a lineman playing quarterback. So, it's... Oh my god. The funny thing is, in real life, these guys are not doing that type of shit. You know what I mean? Only when you got the CPU controlling them. So, looks like we got another wash. The fact that we actually have butts in the seats in the stadium is actually surprising to me. Thankfully, he steps out on that one. Maybe we can hold them to a field goal. That would actually be really awesome. Oh, ball, get it. How did we not pick that up? We were this close to actually having something good happen for us for the first time since the 1st quarter. But unfortunately, that was not the case, but we lay the boom on them. And if you think that we're going to not try to stop the run here, you were insane. Exactly. We know where you're going. We know what kind of team you are. They were who we thought they were. So look at that. It may have come like 4 drives too late, but we finally hold them to a field goal. And Jonathan Allen has a high ankle sprain. What is going on with our team today? All our best players are getting injured. I don't know what's going on. It's upsetting. I mean, granted, again, we know that this season is a wash, but holy cow. So let's just kind of try to finish this game out, you know? I mean, if we could pick up one more score, that would actually be awesome. But I don't know how likely that's going to be. But hey, we picked that one back up. Let's go. I'm surprised after getting sacked for so many yards that we're able to still actually pick that up. No. Thank you for throwing that behind him. His inaccuracy actually helps us. So you think they're going to forget about Eckler on the wheel? No. So let me get this straight. The last pick was picked off, but that one wasn't. I really don't understand this game sometimes. I really, really don't. There we go. We're going to have to spike that one in. So 2nd and 10. I don't even know what we're looking to accomplish in this game now. maybe just signs of life that, like, our team is coming together. Again, I feel like this game could have been well, no. It wasn't going to be winnable. Let's be honest here. But it would have been more in reach if Daniels did not end up getting injured. There we go. Ertz. Big man with the big catch. Ooh, we only got one guy deep, huh? Let's see if we can hit him. Crap. Oh, no. I thought he was going to go and make a fucking Superman catch to intercept that. Sorry, that's just kind of what I've become accustomed to in this game now. Either way, though, come on now. Let's pick this up. No, that's a bad throw. I mean, the positive thing is, again, at least it's not intercepted, but holy shit. Can we get him? No way, you gotta loft that up more, man. That is too much of a line drive. And I understand we're not gonna win this game, but come on. You gotta go down trying. You gotta go down trying. And you're gonna do that with Ertz, baby! Let's go! Okay, we're gonna get in the end zone one more time. One more time. There it is! There it is! That's the score we're looking for! Crowder stays in. He almost fell out. Oops. That's on me. But thank God, we ended up getting one more score. At least we're gonna end on a high note. Well, again, at least we ended on a high note, though. We do go down 38-14. Again, a couple of those, probably shouldn't have been scores for them. We really need to clean that up. And again, the fact that we had MARIOTA in there to replace Daniels after the injury is not great. Again, we're gonna have to look at the injury report and make sure that it's not a long-term injury because we do not want to lose our franchise quarterback before he even gets a chance to do anything. And MARIOTA with 4 interceptions. I mean, Jaden was 4 for 4 before he ended up going out with the injury, unfortunately. He could have actually had a pretty decent game, but I don't know how we allowed Watson to get 303 with 4 touchdowns and an interception. Feel violated. But on the ground, though, Chubb, we ended up stuffing him pretty much. He ended up having that one fumble. I wish we could have recovered that. But only 31 yards on the ground. Eckler, only 11 for 42. We need to get him working a little bit more. And then Sanat with that one run up the middle. Now, in terms of receivers, though, for us, it was all Dotson for the most part, and I guess Eckler. Crowder did have that one touchdown as well. Ertz had the second most yards, but I don't know why we've only hit McLaurin once. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think we've targeted him more than obviously that one time, but still, we need to get him worked in there a little bit more. But for them, though, Elijah Moore, I don't know how he ended up getting 157 and 3 touchdowns. Absolute career game for him. But man, we need to get a lot better in our secondary. It's getting embarrassing. But hey, look at that though. We had 7 TFLs in that game. 2 from Bobby, 1 from McGee, and then, 2 from Bobby, 2 from McGee, and then 1 from each Newton Armstrong. And of course, Jonathan Allen as well. Only the 1 sack, the 1 interception, which was great as well. And I wish we could have actually recovered that 1 fumble. That was a great forced fumble, but couldn't capitalize. So unfortunately, another embarrassing loss, and this one at home. We do have that 1 new injury. Thankfully, I mean, not great that we lost our center for 4 weeks, and Stromberg is out for another 1. But the good news is, thankfully, that Jaden is not going to be a long-term injury, and same thing with Jonathan Allen as well. Thankfully, those were just 1 game. So let's get into this next week against the Ravens. I think that actually brings them down to only 3 weeks out with the torn labrum. I think Stromberg's going to be coming back as well. So we'll be able to take a look at that next week. We'll also get a chance to actually look at the mock draft. And then we have a couple storylines to deal with as well. Maybe our offensive coordinator's not happy with us. To be honest with you, I'm not happy with him. So we'll definitely see all this stuff next week. It is going to be a pretty tough matchup against the 3-2 Baltimore Ravens, who are an 87 overall. But again, we'll look at all of that kind of stuff next week. But for now, let's just kind of put this one behind us, just like the Cardinals game. And maybe we can actually bounce back. I don't know. Maybe we're going to be good against really good teams. I don't know. We'll see.